Hello everyone, and this is Llani coming at you from the Nerd Mentality. We are watching Llani Plays the realMyst Masterpiece Edition, and we are here in the Mechanical Age trying to get out. Just the regular disclaimer, this is not a G-rated kind of Let's Play, so if you are sensitive to naughty language, this is probably not the feed for you. Otherwise, we're going to continue our exploration into Myst, and I'll be happy to have you come along with me. Alright, I think I just moved the tower about, and I am trying to find the rest of the symbols to complete the puzzle on the very first. Aha! I knew there was a thing in here. Ooh, dude got some money and some wine. What's in the box? What's in the box? Nothing, apparently. Oh. Serious, your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and plunder is never satisfied. I will instruct my subjects not to pay your new tax, and you know they'll listen to me. Regards, Akanar. Oh boy. Why can't I open up the boxes? And keep the money for myself. Cause, like, look, gold bars. God damn it. Alright. So I have a red page. I don't remember if I'm coming or going. I know I wrote some symbols down, and I've got my little piece of paper. Really, I should watch my old Let's Plays before I start the next one. It is, however, nice that it's daylight outside. Alright, let's go up the stairs. Okay, yes, I've been here before. Alright, so we go back to the rotating thing. I kind of missed the sprint feature that comes on a lot of other games. But that's okay. More time to appreciate the scenery and Akinar's fucked upness. And you know they'll listen to me, 'cause I'll torture them if they don't. Yeah, that's a thing. One, two. Alright. I think that's right. Let's find out. Oh, no. Gotta push the button. No, no, button. Thank you! Button, button, button. Down. Let us go outside and see if we have reached a new place. Moving to the country. No. Sorry, I don't know where that song came from. It just did. I'm at a new place! They're weird-ass little islands. Alright, what do we got here? Okay. We have circly thing and down triangle, pillar, up triangle. Okay. Okay, and there's no island over there. So we'll have to hold it a bit longer to get back to the first island, to open the thing to get to the book, to get me back to Myst, to put this page in, to come back and get the other page. I don't remember where the blue page is. That's okay, I'll find it. Whee! I like this game, it's soothing. Whereas my Mass Effect playthrough, I'm like, oh my god, fuck me, I'm gonna die. Die in a fire death. And in this one, I'm just like, going for a ride. It's all good. Walking down the catwalk, ain't nothing shooting at me. Can't die. Okay. You up. Alright. 1, 2, stop. 1, 2. Alright. Let's see if I can count. Into the elevator. God, this red is almost as gaudy as the yellow in the library elevator. Almost. This is such a pretty room. At least Cirrus has taste. Ah, ballsack. Well, clearly I did not go far enough, so let's try again. Woo! I know this is very exciting. I'm trying to figure out what age I should go to next. Should I go to Channelwood? Should I go to... crap, what's the other one called? The Stone Ship Age. Yeah, Stone Ship Age. Because they are both equally awesome. Did I hit a wrong button somewhere? Oh, right. I'm a genius person, don't mind me. Just kind of thinking about the other ages going, woo, and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Alright, you go up. 1, 2. Let's try again. They just used to watch me walk the same hallway for hours. This is obviously not the wall paneling I would have chosen. I use it sometimes for the floor in a Sims game, but, okay. Let us get the heck out of here. You, okay. I need circle thing. Okay. No, no, no. That. And then moon over the trees. Okay. And then half circle. Yay! I'm awesome. Back to Myst. Have I mentioned that I like it that it dumps me straight in the library? I wonder why that one book took me to the dock. It has been revealed to me by the person that gave me this game that there's not only the sun and the dark, there's also weather. Like, sometimes it rains. Okay, I have a red page, goes in the red book. Alright, here we go.
Have returned. Additional page. Free from my prison on this forgotten island of mist. I see that you are. I am called Sirius.
I wonder what he was saying.
All the red pages. I know. Must search and bring 2 more of the red pages. I am released. I promise. Don't touch the blue pages. That is where my for my wicked brother.
Is it just me, or does he look like he's drinking as he talks to me?
Distorted mind and senses. He disgusts me.
He totally is. Look at the look on his face.
Do not release Aknar. Thirst for destruction is not. Never ending.
Yeah, you're welcome. You'll never look at Sirius the same way.
You please release me from this prison. I promise you will be greatly rewarded.
Or I could just keep all your shit and keep you in there.
Tell me.
God, the brothers are creepy. Alright. That's right, I can't drive with my mouse. I actually have to use the keyboard. Ooh, it's pretty. Keep trying to drive with my mouse, because I'm an MMO player, and most of them let me drive with my mouse. Alright, up the stairs. Do. And then let's go back and get the other page. And then we can go somewhere else. Yay! Yay! Okay. You know, like my friend Don Dorsha was talking about how it sucks that they make me go back to get the other page and I can't just carry 2 pages because, oh my god, 2 pieces of paper at the same time. But, you know, at least it leaves it so that the puzzle is solved, so I can just go get the page and come back. Okay, was it in here? It was probably in here. Yep, there it is. Blue page. Yeah. The brothers are fucked up. Do. And down. Whee! See, that's not hard. It wasn't painful to watch. I hope it wasn't painful to watch. Up. Okay. Blue page for the blue book. That's still a cool sound. Alright, here comes the static. Sorry.
Ah, good. Still more blue pages, you bastard. Bring more. I must have some more.
He's just like a
All I
junkie.
ask of you.
Does he like smoke the blue pages?
It's been so long since my brother Cirrus wrongfully imprisoned me within this book. Stupid schemes. Pretty speech. It's been greed, which is endless. It should be perfectly obvious to you. He's done evil and he has destroyed all before. Do not bring the red pages to him. You must not let him trick you. He believed you. He tricked our father. Hideously murdered our father. He'll trick you. He'll murder you. Don't touch the red pages. I beg you to bring the blue pages. To me. Listen, you must obey me.
I must obey? Go fuck yourself.
Blue pages are my only hope. You must help me. You must help me.
You need to smoke less crack. Okay, so stone ship or Channelwood? Let's do Channelwood. Channelwood is pretty. You. I have called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere there are only trees which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late, and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would never have expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower paths to the village level, approximately halfway up the grand trees. It is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many colorful exotic fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. But what a surprise, this creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning, and seems to be almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me very uncomfortable. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble, but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place, The following is my best translation of what he has told me. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which then was a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings which happened randomly, some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I suspect. The sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out, maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I'm not sure. This is the story the old man communicated to me, although many details are unclear in my mind. I'm especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own. Yet the old man believes in the truth of the story as if he had been there. And the tree dwellers worship him, and apparently all humans, as if they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and asleep. He then said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. Then they kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while, he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally, he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off of the narrow path high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body — he had fallen onto a lower level of walkway — and carry it away. He was laid down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the tree creatures lit the pyre on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. As this strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to a dull green. This morning I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous night's events. The water is a dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts color. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon, that I may learn more from them. I have lived on this world for 3 months off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I am even beginning to learn bits of their language. I've decided to return home for a time. Decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Cirrus and Achenar will react to its curious inhabitants. Catherine is staying behind, as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow to check on the Osmoian age. Sirius has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. Though the idea unsettles me, I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the Coctic. I fear for their survival and plan on returning to her shortly after checking on Ceres and Achenar here. See the Everdunes Journal for more information. After watching Ceres and Achenar, I see they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again, for a longer time. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but happy that Ceres and Achenar are staying behind again. I have been gone for over 3 days and have been to many different places. I had to tell Ceres and Achenar about Pran's death today, and they were visibly shaken, although they only remember her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Ceres and Achenar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from black, I thought they were, to various different colors. I have shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, as I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can visit some other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their request, I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit this age again. Ooh, and we have a map of the village. Something about a windmill. I'm sure that's going to be useful, but I'm not drawing that. Alright, so. Let's see, the tree is... Oh, son of a bitch. Whee! Okay. And then that picture. Let me in. Let me in, let me in. Please. Okay, here we go. Close. Alright, let's find out how to get into Channelwood. Tower. Okay, looking at the big ass tree. Dark. Thank you for letting me have a flashlight. I appreciate that. Okay. 724. Elevator. All right, and we're off. Do, 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 do. Okay. Channelwood is this one. And that's right, there's a safe here. Ah! Ha ha ha! Things seem to be happening. Okay. And I missed the door. Okay. Okay, here comes the door. I'm gonna go for a ride. What is in here? Okay, there's a button. I think that'll take me back down. Turn the flashlight off. Going up. Pretty. Alright, let's see what the button does. No, I want to go down more. Oh. Okay, you go up high, and then I'll go turn the boiler off, and then come back and get in the thing and go. Okay. Go on. Why does this door keep closing? Did I turn it the wrong way? Am I an idiot? Yeah, that happens. Okay. I'm in place. Let's do this. Come on, tree. Ha! I'm in you. Okay, that must take me back up. Well, this room is cool. Wow, Channelwood is beautiful. I forgot how pretty it was. Or maybe it wasn't always this pretty, I don't remember. Wow, this entire game is amazing. Okay, take me in. Wow. Oh, they did good. Okay. Oh, the pipes. Okay, let's follow the pipes. Because everything here is powered by water. Also, I'm a little glad that I can't... Okay. Okay, this is not the source of the power. So let us continue to follow the pipes. It's probably the windmill. Which means I have to find the windmill. There's the windmill. What is this? Where does that go? I don't know, we'll find out. I wonder what happened to all the monkey people. Okay, there's some stairs. Here's some windmill. Let's go up and see what happens. Okay. Let the water flow. Alright, what do you do? I don't know what that switch does. Alright. But for now, let's follow the water. I don't know why water in a pipe makes this sound, but you know, whatever. Okay. Okay, water is going this way. Okay. Oh, I probably need the water from both sides, don't I? Okay. Okay. Or maybe it can just be watered by two different faucets. Faucets? Junction? I don't fucking know. Whatever, the water flows. Oh, this place is gonna suck at night. Haha! I don't know what's over here, but you know, felt like an accomplishment. Okay, that is an elevator. Eh. Let's connect the pipe. Okay. Feel like I'm making good progress. And just like all the other ages, I want to build a boat and go exploring. Okay. What else can I send power to? There's another elevator. There was also a gate. Let's see if I can open that gate. No, maybe I have to open that from the top. And this powers the elevator, not the gate. Okay. So that don't do me much good right now. So let's go this way. Okay, so we have 3 different elevators and we can only power one at a time. So let's start with this one. Go out the elevator! Okay. But now that I have reached the top, I realize that I have also reached the end of the video. But don't you guys worry, because we will continue our adventure in Channelwood in the next one. Looking forward to seeing you guys. This is Llani with the Nerd Mentality, signing off. Bye!